What's up, guys? I know I said I was gonna do this video last week, but work got a little too much and all this got a little too much, so I was not prepared for the overwhelming feedback and all the people that interacted with my post, as well as the video about the medical assistant. I really didn't think it was gonna blow up, but since it has blown up, and I told you guys how to become a medical assistant, but this is going to be more in depth on exactly how to get the travel, how to get a travel assignment, like exactly the steps to do it. So I'm going to jump right in, not going to take us no time, so you guys get to know what's up. Okay, so first things first, you need to have all of your proper certifications. So for one, medical assistant, CNA, LPN, registered nurse, whatever you are, you just make sure your stuff is up to date and you have it on file and you have copies of it, pictures of it, whatever. You need to make sure you have all of those. 2 and 2, you need to have those. Okay, second thing, basic life support, CPR. You have to have those. Most jobs are making you have those. I think it's a requirement. Third thing, if you think you're about to enter the healthcare field without the vaccine, exit the video, because it's not happening. Some places are taking exemptions, but a lot of jobs are not. You have to be vaccinated. Like, that's just what it is in the healthcare right now. Like, I know it sucks because I didn't want to get the vaccine, but I had no choice. For my job, I had to. So, vaccine, you have to have that. And if it's time for your booster, you have to have your booster. They are requiring that now. My company that I'm working for, that I work with, which is Favorite Healthcare Staffing, for everybody who was wondering, you have to have your booster. If it's time for it, you have your booster or you're getting demobilized. Okay, so we got certification, BLS, CPR, vaccine, your resume. This can make or break you. Your resume can make or break you. Like, can literally make or break you. You got to think about it. There's millions of people sending, well, thousands, because I don't know, some millions. There's thousands of people sending resumes to these companies. You think your little your explanations, your skills, your little 5-letter resume is getting recognized? No, it looks basic. Now also, one thing I will say with your resume, you can Google half of the stuff that you can put in your resume. Like, if you're a medical assistant, look up in Google medical assistant resume examples. It'll pop up so much stuff that you can just piece and take from each one and reword it. It's so simple. Same for LPNs, same for phlebotomists, same for registered nurses. Get your stuff correctly. If you don't have that much experience, I've already told y'all what to do on that in the last video. So, and one more thing with these resumes, like, make sure they look like something. Make sure your contacts are actually going to answer. Make sure your people that you are using as references are going to answer. Boom, you got everything done, everything is up to date, and make sure that you are ready to leave when you apply for these jobs. Some of these jobs will literally call you the next day and ask you to leave the day after. Like, you have to be ready. Do not try to jump on these travel assignments and you don't have your stuff in a row. You need to have your ducks in a row when you decide to go on a travel assignment. If you know you got kids, you need to make sure there's somebody that can safely take care of your kids. If you know for a fact you got bills coming up and you can't take that little 2 to 3 week paycheck cut, because, well, not cut, but like, you know, you gotta do a week and a whole if you're working every week, whatever. If you know you can't do that, don't do it. If you know you got stuff coming up within the next 10, 13 weeks, don't do it. Don't get yourself demobilized or don't get yourself cut off from a job because you knew damn well before you walked into this job that you had prior obligations. These jobs don't care. When you sign a contract, you are on this contract for however long you're supposed to be on the contract. Simple. Next. Okay, so I'm going to do a video showing you guys how to look for these jobs. Like, I'm already applied for these, like, I'm already signed up. So first what you want to do is sign up for your profile. Sign up your profile. Make sure your profile is 100% complete. So right now, what I'm going to show you guys is my Aya Healthcare profile, because that one does have like the completion and if you complete your profile, So I'm going to show you Aya Healthcare. Okay, boom. My profile is 100% complete. If your profile is not 90 to 100% complete, these people are not going to call you because you don't have enough information. Make sure everything's in there and make sure it's in there properly. Okay, boom. Your application, your profile. It's 1010. You got all your stuff that you need to put on your profile. Okay, next, look for the jobs. That's the next step. Jobs. You click the jobs tab and then drop down. Put in your specialist. Like, I'm going to put in medical assistant because that's me. But you can put in LPN, RN, whatever you are. You put that in a drop bar. Okay, search. Boom. You found a job. Look at the pay. If it's acceptable, take it. If it's not, it's not. But this is one thing to always keep into play with travel jobs. Do they offer housing or do they not offer housing? That can change a lot of variables on if you're going to accept this pay or not. If the pay is low, if the pay is already low, they don't accept housing, get out of there. Get the fuck out of there, because you finna come out so much money to even go to travel assignment, you could have stayed at home. And let me give you a prime example of what I mean. So I'm going to show two, because I think Aya Healthcare does. Don't get me wrong now, because I don't know. I can't remember. I think Aya does put you in a room. Like, put you in your own hotel room. Okay, so this contract right here. This contract is pretty decent. It's a good amount of money for new travelers. For new travelers, this is a pretty decent, with low experience, this is a good contract. Now, this is over here. This is bullshit. This is fucking bullshit. You can make that at home. Don't go off traveling making this kind of money. That defeats the fucking point. We're trying to get to the bag. Now, it may be a little bit more than what you're making, but you gotta think in, you're away from your family, you're away from your stuff, you can't take no days off. It has to be worth it. And this over here is not worth it. This one is still kind of almost not worth it for me. For me, this is me personally, but it's still a good pay. It's better than probably where you living at. So, these are the two different type of contracts. So, after you do this, after you look at them, you find whichever one you feel like is feasible, it's far enough, close enough, whatever you want to do. And let me explain it to you. The further and the colder, the more money you're making. Simple. You're not going to find no good contracts in Texas. You're not going to find no good contracts in Georgia. Now, you may find some pretty decent ones in Georgia, but they're not going to be like the ones in Cali and Idaho and Seattle, Washington, Pennsylvania, New York. You're not going to find them like that because you have to go far away from where you live to get the money. That's why it's travel stuff, whatever. Okay, you decided, I like this job. I'm interested in this job. First you click, I'm interested. Then you find their contact numbers. Okay, I'm going to try my best to find a list of contact numbers because I think I've seen it before, and list them up here. This is going to be the side of all the travel jobs. This is going to be the side of all the travel jobs numbers. I don't think it's the match, but close enough. Call these people. Blow these folks up. Blow them up. They ain't got nothing to do. And if you can, and also one last thing. They post travel jobs in all of these traveling groups. I'm going to show you one group that's me and this other girl's group, and we put information there every day. This is a group. Go add yourself. And here's another group. If you're not finding what you're looking for here and you're specifically a medical assistant, here's another group that has all the information of new job posting, recruiter's number. That's what you need to get a job. Bug those recruiters. Email them, call them, email them, call them. They gonna tell you if they got something out. Most of them answer the phone. Most of them will answer the phone. And they're gonna tell you if they got something, they don't. And I advise everybody who's just starting out, try Favorite. They give you housing, the pay is affordable, they give you transportation back and forth to work. Sometimes they will even give you a car to get back and forth to work, depending on what job you are. This is for CNAs. I know they hire CNAs, phlebotomists, LPNs, and registered nurses. I know for a fact. This is Favorite Healthcare Staffing. This is who I work for. Housing stuff is included. I got my friend on with them. She left out like that. They pay for your flights. They pay for everything. All you have to do is show up. Just show up. That's all you gotta do is show up. Simple. And that's it. There's no more to it. This applies for CNAs, LPNs, phlebotomists. This applies for everybody. There's no more to it. There's nothing more to do besides the steps I just told you. It's really simple. So, I know a lot of people inbox me asking the same things. It's over 1,000 people that's inbox me asking the same thing, so that's why I went ahead and just made this video, because I said I was going to do it a minute ago, but like I said, I got busy. So yeah, that's everything. Now, if you're still confused, look at those groups I told you to look into. I can't answer everybody's question amongst me working. I can't do both of those at the same time, so try your best to look the stuff up, look up these groups, and make sure you research these companies before you just work for them. That's why I say add yourself into those groups, because they will let you know if these are good companies, if they scams, how they pay, all of that stuff. You have to research. I can't do it for you. If you want me to help you get on, you definitely can inbox me and I will help you for a fee, but I'm not doing it for free because that's my time I could be working or put my interest in finding me a better contract. So yeah, thank you guys for this. thank you guys for watching. There will be more information on medical assistant things as well as travel nursing. The next video I'm gonna get into talking about cruises, like how to get on for a cruise. So if you want to know how to get on travel assignments for cruises, let me know. I got you. So yeah, peace out.